Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Black version. Where we last left off, I had just beaten the third gym, and here we go, coming out. And my X transceiver is ringing, so we have to pick it up, and it's Bianca. And she wants to have a Pokemon battle, and just over by Route 4. Alright, so super faster mode. Lot of running in the city. Kinda like that they made the cities really large though. And here we have a Bianca. So we're gonna go ahead and fight her. That was kind of strange how they did that, but it works. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start battling her. And she sends out her deer. So I send up my Sawak. So, aside from type advantage, I also have a level advantage, which is pretty powerful. So I double kick it, and looks like a perfect 2-hit KO. Her deer actually has a relatively strong defense because my Sawak has a really strong attack, and it's super effective. So it's actually kind of surprising just how well he took that. And here my Sawak goes to counter, and I go ahead and delete. What was it? I had to think about this for a minute. And I think because I was double checking to see like what the moves exactly did and what their powers were. I think I get rid of. Oh, what was it? It was one of the other ones. Focus energy. Yeah, it was the last non-attack move I knew, and I figured it was okay. And here she's gonna send out Muna. So I go okay. I'm gonna go send out my Sandile. Gosh darn it with these names. And Nom. Oh, just barely survived, but it flinched. So let's go ahead and bite again. And here she uses a super potion, which does not fully heal it, so I'll be able to knock it out. So it's kind of like a wasted super potion. I knocked you out on this turn anyway. And here it's Sandile's Sandile. Gosh darn it! Sandile's Moxie raises its attack. And here she's going to send out Pansage. So I go okay. I'll just send out my Dewalt. Or no, my Victini actually. Never mind. I don't know what's thinking with that. I send out my Victini. And use Incinerate. And here use the Leech Seed, I avoid it. And she goes ahead and reuses the super potion, and then I just use Confusion to weaken it. I figured Confusion probably would knock it out, but oh my gosh, I got a crit and knocked it out anyway. Dang. And my Victini levels up. And she's going to send in her Pignite, so now I send in my Dewalt. And let's see if we can't finish this up in one go. Yep, very nice. One Razor Shell and it's gone. And my Dewalt levels up to level 22. Very nice. And we beat Bianca. And because I didn't take any damage, I just go ahead and leave. And she like hides her face in her hat for a second, which is kind of a weird animation, but whatever. And Yada yada yada. Lots of battling to do in this episode. And come out here and oh, look who it is. So because we've both got the insect badge, she wants to see who's the stronger trainer. And he says out a Pedo, which is probably the only reason why he won. That helped me out so much. And I go ahead and set up my Blitzel. And I think a Sandstorm reduces Thunder moves accuracy by 30%, but Shockwave never misses. So no matter what, it'll always hit. Well, maybe not if you use a move that evades it, but other than that, it'll always hit. And somehow this P-Dove survives with like 1 HP, which happens to me a lot, but the Sandstorm finishes it off for me. And he's going to send in his Servine. So I send out my Victini in a second here. Alright, here we go. And excuse me. A little early in the morning. I used to Incinerate and it burns the Citrus Berry. And here I use Growth. And I'm going, oh man, that's for Incinerate, that's very little damage. But I figure with the Sandstorm, I should be able to knock it out next turn. If not, I'll only have like about 1 HP. But I decide here to go use Confusion because Confusion has a higher power. And then, yeah, I get the Confusion. I can get him confused out of that too, so that really helps. But here, he doesn't hurt himself, and he's able to use Leaf Tornado, which does very little. Except it lowers my accuracy, which is kind of a bummer. And here, I just use Quick Attack to finish it up. And here he's going to send out Panpour. So I go ahead and switch back to my Blitzel. And Shockwave for a finisher. No. Gosh darn it, Blitzel, you can't be doing that, man. You gotta finish him up, because look at that, you almost got knocked out in 1 hit with a not super effective move. Even though it was a crit. Come on, Blitzel. Anyway, I just use Quick Attack and finish it up. And here he goes down to red because he's in of the Sandstorm, and Sharon's gonna send out a Leopard, I guess. I don't know exactly how you say that, but I go ahead and send out my Sawak. And here he uses Pursuit. I don't know why. It might be one of his stronger attacks, but I double kick it, and it's a 1-hit crit KO. And a lot of XP from that Pokemon, which is very nice. A little bit of cash in my pocket. And yeah, we beat Sharon with very minimal losses. And the extra receiver is ringing, so we go ahead and pick it up. And this time we have a 3-way call with Professor Juniper, Sharon, and myself, which is kind of weird because we're right next to each other. But anyway, the overall census of this message is that we're going to meet up at the gate to Nimbasa City, which is just beyond this route, which is kind of convenient. But anyway, I go ahead and heal my Pokemon in here. And some random stupid battles. And here we have a Pokemon battle with this guy who's got a Derumaka. So I send out my Sandile and just Sand Tomb him. But I get really hounded here because Sand Tomb is actually a relatively weak attack. But I finish him up. And then I go back to heal. And this was supposed to be sped up. That was a fail on my part. But anyway, we come here and get a burn heal. And I'm just looking for more people to fight. And there's that one. So I have go down here just to avoid the sand. It's actually really hard to see with my angle. The angle I have to put my DS to record it like this kind of blurs my vision just slightly. And here he uses a stun spore on my Victini. And he gets paralyzed and can't move. So that's just a bummer. And here he uses Cotton Spore to slow me down even further, but I'm just using Quick Attack and spamming it, trying to move first. And it almost knocks him out in one hit, so that was fine. So we beat this one. And yeah, I go all the way back, but I cut that out, because that would be annoying. Because I really like to have my Pokemon at full health a lot. But anyway, we go over here and get an Ether. And here we have another battle. And this one's got the other grass type. The Patil, or Patil-Il. And here I send out my Tranquil. And go ahead and take it out in one go. And doing some stuff around, and bang, we got this guy. And he's got a Blitzel, so I send out my Sandile. And I just use Sand Tomb, and oh, one hit KO. Gosh darn it, Blitzel is so weak. Even the Darumaka survived that. But anyway. Over here, fight this guy. He sends out a Ragnarola, I send out my Sawak, and I double kick it to get rid of its sturdy ability. And he's going to send out a Timber, so I go ahead and send out my Tranquil. And finish it up in one hit. And my Tranquil gets up to level 23. And he's going to learn to attack, and I go ahead and forget, what was it? Gust, because Gust is useless. Both of my attacks are useless until I get Fly, and they'll be useless because my Tranquil's attack is much higher than its special attack, and they're both special attack moves. Anyway, we fight this guy, and he's got a Timber, so I send out my Tranquil again, and I just Air Cutter him. And it does another crit, and I knock him out in one go. I'm gonna come down here, look around, go inside here, talk to these guys, and he gives me a Dig. Very nice. I don't teach it to my Sandile yet, but I teach it to him in a little bit. Which will be a great, great help later on. I'm not sure if I do it on camera or not. I don't think I do. But anyway, we come down here because I know there's another part to this route over here. And here I'm just wondering which way I should go, and I go up. And we fight this lady. Who's got a Timpool. And we just Shockwave. One hit KO. Very nice. And Blitzel levels up to 21. Very nice. And here she's going to send out another Temple. And I just used another Shockwave. And it's gone. And we beat it. Very, very nice. And up here I start failing a little bit because I'm not sure exactly what Pokemon these guys got. Maybe not with this one necessarily, but later on. No, see, I sent out my Tranquil here, which is a... Oh, that failed. So I just go ahead and switch out to my Salak. Here it uses a Rock Blast, not very effective. And here just use double kick to what was I gonna say? Double kick to render its sturdy ability useless, and we're just gonna continue doing that until the Ragnarollas are no more. But with my my team actually is a relatively fast team, surprisingly. The slowest Pokemon on my team is my Dewott, and that's only because its nature raises its attack and lowers its speed. Compared to that, I think my Sandilly was my second slowest. I'm not 100% sure now. I've leveled them up a little bit since then. But anyway. So just trying to figure some stuff out, like where the heck I am. Nothing over here. And I just ignore that guy because I don't know what's going on. I don't need to be over here and stuff. But anyway, I come down here because I know what's down here. Some fishermen. So it's Blitzel's turn. Let's go, Blitzel. Alright, and here we have Basculin. It's kind of weird because it's named after a bass, but it looks more like a piranha. It's kind of weird, but anyway. The Shockwave doesn't kill it, which stinks because that means it's going to probably knock out my Blitzel. And here's going to send out another Basculin. But I keep in my Blitzel in an attempt to knock it out. And you can see this one's a different color. I think it's by version or by place. But here he's going to Pursuit, and I go, you know, I'm good. I don't need to know Pursuit. I already have my Sandilly for Dark type attack, which is fine, and plus it's not that strong of an attack, and my Blitzel kind of needs strong attacks. Here I go ahead and use a Lemonade, or not a Lemonade, use a Soda Pop and heal up my Blitz, or Fresh Water, excuse me, Fresh Water, and heal him up so that he can fight in the next battle. This one's got 4 Basculin, my goodness. So I send out my Blitzel, and Shockwave, but it knows Aqua Jet. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, and it gets a crit too, are you kidding me? And it survives? What the heck? So here I use Quick Attack to finish it off. And then you can see now Basculin, I decided not to change out. Under normal circumstances I probably would, but I really wanted to level this guy up, so I was kind of getting desperate. And here he uses Bite and just finishes me off, which is a real bummer. This battle was actually kind of a fail on my part, so I sent out my Sandile because I don't think he knows Aqua Jet for some stupid reason, and here he uses Bite, and I flinch. And he faints, so I actually got lucky there, and my Sandilly levels up to level 21. He sent out another one, but I decided to be stupid and not to switch out. And here he uses Aqua Jet, and almost finishes me off. I use Bite, and here I'm hoping he doesn't use it again. Or do I switch out? No, I do switch out because I was really weak. And I set up my Sawak, and I just go ahead and finish it up with a double kick. And he sends another one. I just keep my Sawak out there. He's kind of my, if all else fails, Pokemon. And here I use a double kick and finish him off. Very nice. And we're going to go up here and heal up. It's so nice that they put places where you can heal on the routes. And we're just going to go all the way back up top. Just jumping around because of all my random battles. And here we get up here. And there's a freeway. Very cool. And we have a backpacker over here. And he's got a PETA, so I have my Selleck out, which is not smart. So I switch out and send out my Blitzel. And I kind of failed here as well, but oh well. And knock it out. But video's coming to an end, so thanks for watching, and God bless.